In an election, every vote matters, but there are concerns that young people may face more barriers and deterrence in casting their ballots during this pandemic federal election, and that could have an impact on the outcome.
Youth voter turnout remains significantly lower than the national average, roughly 13% lower.
In the last federal election, it was a struggle to get Canadians aged 18 to 24 to the polls, with just over half of the more than 2 million eligible voters actually marking an X. Groups representing youth in Canada fear that number will drop even further, with the COVID pandemic heightening some of the normal challenges to get young people to the polls.
Frequent address changes, riding confusion, as well as motivation surrounding, a lack of knowledge or maybe a lack of interest in the electoral process.
The pandemic has also forced Elections Canada not to run its Vote on Campus program, which normally sees ballot boxes set up at colleges and universities. But student associations are taking matters into their own hands, launching an online campaign to motivate young people to make a political choice. That includes the nonpartisan website getoutthevote.ca, which informs people about where they can go to vote, what ID they need. It can send out reminders to cast a ballot, and it even suggests the best method to mark an X.
Mail-in voting is the easiest and also the safest way for students to vote in this election.
Experts say while youth issues have not been a major focus in this campaign, parties have been making additional efforts to connect with young voters through social media sites.
If the individuals leading the parties send the right message, they will pique enough young people's curiosity that yes, it could swing the vote.
But that could be a tough task in a short campaign with little time left to convince the apathetic to do their civic duty. In Ottawa, Cormac Mac Sweeney, City News.